Ah, it says it. And I just got your notification.
How powerful is that?
Isn't that neat? I love that, how YouTube has that now.
Way cool.
I get a notification on my phone, my desktop. It's really cool.
Okay. Welcome, everyone. Susan Bachelder here, and I'm here with my unstoppable business partner and the other unstoppable mama, Tammy Montgomery.
Hey, Susan. How are you?
Good, good. How are you today?
I'm doing phenomenal. Phenomenal. Outstanding, actually, is a word.
That's how we want it.
Yes.
So before we get started, if you're tuning in live, if you want to comment in the comments below, because we can see the live comments here while we're live. And if you're watching the recording, do comment below. We want to hear from you. So often the people that watch our videos, and whether they're live or recorded, are secretly, quietly watching, and then they reach out to us afterwards. I've watched all of you guys' videos and such when they're ready to get started. So don't be shy. Let us know that you're watching. We want to hear from you. Absolutely. Right,
yes,
Tammy?
we sure do. Yeah, the more that we hear from people, the more that it kind of spurs our creative flow. So
absolutely. It helps us know like what you find valuable, why you're warming up to us, why you want to work with us, etc. So don't be afraid to just reach out and ask us, and we'll let you know how we can help you.
Yeah, we're real people. We're not just a figment of their imagination right now.
Absolutely. We're real. Hey.
We're real.
So what we're going to talk about today is, it's a really simple concept, but it can be something that if you don't take seriously, or if you don't take the time to do this, you can be wandering, non-specific, and really not create results in your business for a long time. Like we've helped people do this shift after they've been struggling for years. And
yes.
So it is really powerful. And that's not to put us in some sort of hierarchy or anything, because in fact, right before we were recording this video, we took our conversation, our working meeting and mastermind to a point where we were also doing this shift. So once you get this shift, you'll do it ongoing, and you'll keep yourself really productive all the time.
Yeah. Very good point.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. And that's the thing. If people think that they're making money or just by, simply posting to a Facebook or something like that, there's more to it.
Yeah, it just doesn't poof happen.
It doesn't just poof and land in your bank account, right?
There's no such thing. Like there's so many hypey offers, like done for you, automated this, automated that. But the thing is, you have to be methodical. You have to be specific. You have to be intentional. You have to be on purpose. And then you can actually absolutely create results. But what we do, what we practice, and what we teach and mentor people to do will help you shift from busy to productive. People are doing all sorts of scurrying busyness, but you might not be productive.
That's right. That's right. And I gave Susan a prime example of one of our new members just recently, this past 2 days ago, texted me and said, I was always meandering around and I was never successful in anything except for when I started working with you guys. And I said, okay, cool. And I didn't get a chance to really, ask him why, but I think what it is that we have a kind of a skill set, you could say, that helps people generate leads. And so going from busy and thinking that, I'm gonna just, you get into a home-based business, you think you're gonna crush it, and then all of a sudden you get disappointed because nothing's happening. And it's because you're getting a lot of different advice from a lot of different people. So what we do is we tell people, listen, plug into what we're doing, because we, create leads, we create business, we create sales, which hence keeps you in business for yourself. You know, I think the other thing, Susan, I think is a lot of times people get busy watching other people and just watching,
Mm-hmm.
and then not or attending. You know, and we've talked about this before in past live events, right? Busy. They think that because they're going to hop on a Zoom and they're going to watch you or listen to you, that is something that I checked that off. Okay, I worked for a little bit today. But what did that really do? That just got them just watching something. I mean, sure, you and I watch trainings, but then what we do is we take and we implement what we learn so that it creates results and then hence money, you know, boom, into our pocket. So that's what I had to say. You know, really, I think some people just get stuck in that watching someone, watching their mentors. I know I'll be the first to admit it. You know, I used to watch my mentor a lot, and I'd say, gosh, all he's doing is just advertising the website. I can do the same thing, you know?
Yeah. So a really huge tip to what Tammy is saying there that I would like to give you as a takeaway from that is every single time that you're watching, even right now, while you're watching us, make notes, whether you're a pen to paper person or whether you're a digital note taker. Every single time you're watching a live event, a video, a conversation, or a specific training, take notes of how it relates to you and what kind of action, because of what you've just listened to, you're going to put into your business, and then put that into action. And that's how you make all of your live event and video watching beneficial and create results. That's how you make it create results in your business, is choose what part of it relates to you and put it directly into action. Write that down and then go and take action right away. So if you've noticed, like whenever you're watching our trainings or anything, whether it's something that somebody else said or something that I said, I'll always point out what you can put into action. And then often we ask for feedback. So did that help you? It's because we're trying to remind you that the only way you can create results, the only way you can be productive is if you put what you just learned into action. And then once you put it into action and create results, all you do is what we're doing and teach other people to do the same thing, and you'll expand the ripple of your results.
Yeah, very well.
Yeah, it's kind of like magic, but it's real.
Yeah, exactly. Like magic, you think that, you know, black hat strategies, or that, you know, that we have some secret source or some secret, you know, wand that we're waving. Well, Susan does, but I'm just saying, like, you know, it's real stuff and real results. And that's what I think everybody's looking for. You know, and everybody can create a following. It does not take that long, you know. A lot of the gurus out there, contrary to what they say, I still think that, you know, just be you. That's your brand, is you and your personality, you know. But I think that busyness, you know, you can write that down. You know, that's what you and I did. I mean, when you and I first started working together and masterminding, we're like, oh my gosh, this is a great idea. Oh my gosh, it's the same thing. Remember when we met in Pittsburgh?
Absolutely.
We had that mastermind, right? We were busy, yes, but it was also productive because then we implemented it. So your ideas, and then, you know, I loved your creation, and then we would implement it, and then we create a product together. And now, you know, we're just seriously like mentors to people, you know. And I think that's what it does is and we have things you can plug into, you know, we have existing income streams. So you don't have to meander around there busily. Like I'll see a lot of people say, well, I'm going to Google that, or I'm going to do that. Well, listen, we've already done half the work for you. We've researched it ourselves, and then we've made money with it. So we've put it into action. You know what I'm saying, Susan?
Absolutely. Absolutely.
So that busy work can be cut down in half because we've already done that. So now you can be productive.
Yeah, absolutely. Just put it straight into action. And saying that, just like we mentioned in the very beginning, we also work essentially as accountability partners for ourselves, for each other, and for our members and our community. By you have to do a stop and check. Like we just had that conversation before. Okay, here's where we are. We've got this, and this going on. For example, this week, how can we make next week more productive? more productive, and overall, this is where we're going in this month, and how can we close out the month and make sure that next month and next year is also the same way. So we're always having those kind of stop and check conversations, evaluate where things are at. And then now that's the magic bus strategy, but always be evaluating, assess, plan, implement, take action, evaluate, like make sure all your wheels are moving. And we just had that conversation before this. So that's how you shift from busy to productive, by always doing that stop and check.
Yeah, and it really clears your mind up when you do that.
Mm-hmm.
And then you have a super focus. And then, so I took notes, while we were talking, and I'm just like, I usually have 3 sets of notepads, usually like a personal one, what I'm doing for the family, like I was telling Susan, I got to get ready for this Sunday party that's going to have like 75 to 100 people. And I'm like, okay, so let me write it down. So I did that. And I have a projection for December, because we're still early in December. And then I'm like, over here, I'm looking at 2018.
Yeah.
It's an even year. I love even years.
Oh, this is going to be exciting. 2017 has been full of shifting and chaos and all sorts of upheaval. So 2016 is going to be a very productive year.
Yes, absolutely. So that's the thing. And you write it down, So, you keep track of, well, did I order traffic? Did I do, you know what I mean? So that's how you and I have done this and continue to do this. And it's going on our third year of working together.
Yeah. And if it works for you, like a different way of doing it, a different angle or perspective works differently for different people. So if it works for you, what might help you to shift from busy to productive, like the action part of it, is make a list of what is keeping you busy right now. What are your busy things? What has been keeping you busy? Then make a list of what has worked, what's working, what productivity have you created, and then have a look at the 2 and cross off some of the busy stuff. Get rid of it. Like, what activities can you do that will make your business more productive, will make you more productive in your business? Do you need to adjust your time management? Do you need to do different tasks? Do you need to do less of something and more of another thing? Are you doing enough lead generation? Are you doing the 3 steps? Lead generation, building relationships and following up is step 2. And step 3 is asking for the sale. Are you actually doing those 3 steps? Or is your busyness just kind of none of all of it? Boom. Mic drop.
I'm like speechless after that. I had like a la, like, it was like a Christmas song, la,
So in other words, what are you doing?
That was harmonious.
And is it working? And if not, what you gonna do about it?
Right. That was just perfect. I'm gonna try to draw a mic, or I got my mic over here, I'll drop it. No, I don't want to drop my Yeti.
It's heavy.
It is. Yeah, these suckers are big.
Yeah, I still need to get one of those stands that so this is the tabletop stand that we use, and I wouldn't mind having a mounted stand so it's free at some point. But
and like a filter, and it looks,
we're too busy making money to worry about those kind of things. But anyway, sometime
I can see you in a like a studio like next year, like 2018. I just picture it like it's gonna be, where it has I can just see it. Like, you'll have your lava lamps, but then you'll have like a couple Yetis, and then the same with me. I'll be in a condo. That's the plan. Condo. I'll have my own office.
Condo the other day that might fit, and it's got an area that could be like that, actually. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm envisioning. That's the other thing too, is like a lot of times there's different personality types. Like, there's dreamers, there's doers, there's action takers, so you have to figure out what your personality type is. For me, I'm just, I literally, I'm always like, okay, what do I do? Close. I've always got closing on my brain for some reason. I guess it's just so many years of doing real estate, and we had mortgage brokers, loan officers in the office. So I was always saying, okay, what deals are we closing? What deals are we closing? I did it for 15 years, for God's sakes. Just like you did with, being a nurse. But So you take your busyness, because they used to say to loan officers, hey, you're not making money, and they were on commission. You're not making money if you're just sharpening your pencil.
No.
You got to pick up the phone, you know, I would say, you know, in a loving way, of course. But, you know, so you shift your busyness to then thinking about, well, who can I help today? That's what we do. Like, who can we help today? You know, that's our productive, you know, time. And that's when we make.
Yeah. And you need blocks of time. So for example, there's going to be some average days where you're going to have a small section of time where you're sharpening your pencil and you're taking notes and you're making plans. That's like a small chunk of your time. So maybe that's 15 minutes, maybe that's an hour. I don't know. You have to adjust for your needs. And then the bigger part of your time, your day and your week, a huge block of time needs to be your action. So like what Tammy says, generating leads, new people interested. Step 2, building that conversation, building that relationship, building rapport, inviting them, invite to the content, to the presentations, to go through your funnel, all of that, following up with them. I invited you to this. Did you go? Do you have any questions? Can I get you any more information? Simple as that. And then ask for the sale. Just like Tammy said, are you closing deals? Ask for the sale. Are you following up? There's some crazy statistics that 80% of the sales are after like the 8th to the 12th follow-up or connection.
Wow.
And less than 5% of the people are following up that much. So what does that tell you? Now you have, and there's a whole bunch of statistics in there, and we have the whole training on how you do that. We'll keep that on the inside, but that just goes to show you that if you're not taking those actions, you're not creating results.
That's right.
Now there might be some days, and we do that, Tammy, where you have to sometimes take out bigger chunks of time to sharpen your pencil, make your list, do your planning, create your content.
Yes.
But if you do the work, if you really hustle and do the work in between time, you can step back and take those days where you're preparing, you're learning, and you're building on your value.
Yeah.
Or maybe you're researching or whatever that is, but that kind of, let's call it sharpening pencil time.
Yeah, that's good. That's really a good
Yeah,
word.
you can adjust that
Right.
time that you spent, but there always has to be purposeful time that you spend on the productivity stuff.
Yeah, because what that does is that then it's so crucial to your mind. What it does is your subconscious starts taking over.
Mm-hmm.
So the subconscious mind, when you put your pen to the paper, you know, I listened to Kevin Trudeau a lot, you know, back then, and I still sort of do, and Tony Robbins. But what it does is it's, you know, if you put it down on your sheet, you know, I show it to Susan. Like I'll show you her a list of people, for example, and because what it does is like it just all of a sudden it's like the universe, even if you believe in that stuff. But then I start seeing people in front of me. I start seeing people lining up in front of me, and I'm like, okay, we got it flowing. Like it just happens. So then all these flowing, you know, energy comes, and then all of a sudden, boom, and they join you. But you gotta be open to this. You gotta be open to these concepts, because what we're teaching here today will truly make a difference in your life. I did it when I wanted to lose 100 and some pounds. I listened to Susan. I said, she's going to help me. I have a desire and a reason. I want to get to that event. I want to meet her, but I want to be 50 pounds less. Damn it, I did it. So the same thing, the next event. So like when you put you put it on paper, and I did. I put it on paper, Susan. You know what I mean? I put it on paper, and I said to you, so when you say it to other people and you speak those words out, then it's like a promise to yourself.
Yeah.
So that busy work then goes into productivity. Does that make sense?
Absolutely.
Okay.
So if you take away from what we've shared today, if you do apply these concepts and put it into action, and the 3-step process that we're talking about, if you actually apply that and do that, you can go from burned out to fired up. You can shift from busy to productive, from disorganized to highly functional, and from overwhelmed to calm, because there's a difference, right? When you're doing all that scurrying and you're not creating results, how do you feel? Overwhelmed.
Overwhelmed.
But if you know that you have a process in place and you trust that process, there's a calm. And that may be one of the most valuable pieces of applying this is that calmness. Because what happens when we're calm? We can think more clearer. We have better conversations.
Yep.
And we're more productive.
Yes.
So if you take anything away from this whole conversation, that's what I would hope that you take away is the power of having a process, trusting the process.
Wow, this is like
And
the
being
best video
calmly
ever.
productive.
This is like the best video ever. I'm giving this away for Christmas presents. I'm gonna be like, this is my present to you this year.
It is a gift.
That's amazing, Susan.
It is a gift.
So, it is a gift.
Yeah, and we just wrapped it up all with a bow. So if you're not already working with us, what should you do? We've probably shared this video with you. You may have found it on YouTube or on Facebook, or maybe we specifically sent it to you in your email. Reply, comment below, click the link, whatever there is around this video, because we repurpose all of our content. Another hint, hint. But anyway, get back to us. And yeah, if you're not already working with us, ask us how you can, ask us questions. If we've shared some value with you, please do let us know, or share the video with someone who you think might provide value. Your feedback is important to us, and it helps us continue to create content that will help you and others. And thank you very much for listening to the end. Anything else you want to say in closing, Tammy?
I just have another idea for another video.
Good.
Because it just dawned on me, because this is the next one would be, well, it's sort of hand in hand, but how to get unstuck. I know we've done it before, but you know, like I said, the proof is in the pudding. You know, look at some of the other videos like of mine, like 3-4 years ago, you know. So I'm just telling people that, you know, just listen to us. And I can't say it enough, you know. Thank you, Susan. Again, I haven't told you that in a while, but you know, you got me unstuck. Now I'm like, I just can't stop, you know. So that's the thing, is like the next video we could do is something like that, and just really get down to some of the nitty gritty. That's also what we help the people on the other side, like Susan said. Hint. But so yeah, so just reach out to us. We're here to help you guys. I mean, we're creating our own lives, our own freedom. It's going on the 3rd year. Yeah. You know, it's going on the 3rd year that we're able to do this from the comfort of our homes. So
yeah, absolutely.
Wherever we're at.
Yeah, from wherever. So we can help you be productive amongst the chaos, how to go from being busy to productive. We can help you get unstuck. Maybe figure out what it is that you want, what it is that you need to do to get what you want, your purpose. Maybe just simply give you the tools to take action in whatever you're doing. Or if you don't have an opportunity or product that you trust and that you're excited to share, I mean, we have those too. So really just let us know what your needs are, and we'd be happy to help, because that's our purpose.
That's right.
Thanks, Tammy. This is fun.
It was really fun. I love this video.
Awesome. And we'll see all of you in the next one.
Yes. See you soon.